Hi guys, Water Wednesday coming at you with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today I'm running Dragon. Dragon. What are you up to? What's up, Timothy? How's it going? Let's see if we can hit a triple roll. Well, we hit a double roll. What's going on? What's new? What's happening in Raid today? Felt like kind of an aftershock of Alien versus Predator. Nothing really new. I guess we got Siege today. We had kind of an easy one, as we kind of planned. Let's see, what am I looking for? Let's hit speed. Nope. Let's see, what did I get here? Ooh. Can I hit triple speed? No, I cannot. Okay. Just garbage. What's going on, guys? What's new? I'm running some last minute Dragon, trying to get some fragments. Not for this fusion, but for mod. Got 91 fragments for mod. I got 25 toward Cross. I got a lot of Dragon to run though. So let's talk. What's going on? What's new? What are you guys working on in the game? What are you trying to build? What's your goal? Are you doing the fusion or are you chilling out? I don't really have a topic for tonight. I'm just running Dragon. So if you guys got anything going on, let me know. I do have a plan. I need to start really working on like generic builds that I can swap from champ to champ. I haven't done the best job of that. I mostly have very specific builds for specific champions. I do need to work on that, but that's going to take... That's one of those things where like it could take like an entire weekend just working on builds. I remember the first time that we got like free gear removal. It was like New Year's Day or something. A couple years back. I spent the whole day gearing champions. But it was the first time I was able to one key Demon Lord because I could swap all that gear without having to worry about screwing it up. Let's see. I'm about halfway toward these fragments, but I've done like nothing toward the gear hunters. So I think I'm just going to do as much Dragon as I possibly can. Let's see. I'm only 900 points out of 3,700. That's not very good. It's a decent time to be running Dragon. We got 2x on speed. Not nearly as good as 3x, but take what you can get, I guess. So I'm just running Dragon until you guys tell me to do something different. Any good raid videos today? I haven't really been watching very much the last couple days. A little bit on the Alien versus Predator, but I don't know. Just didn't excite me very much. Little bit of a turtle hangover. Just invested so much time and energy and resources and shards into the turtles. It's hard to get too excited about a pay champion and a free champion. Nothing in between. I imagine that there's going to be some sort of event where we can win Predator. Probably a Prism shard event. Did Cruzen even post today? I feel like he did, but it was early or something. I don't really remember what if he did anything today. I know one of the problems with the content creators is because they get certain information like a little bit early, they all come out with the same video. It's like sometimes you just can't watch 7 versions of the exact same thing. Like, do I need to watch 7 different people talking about which champions are on a 15x over a weekend? Usually talking about some mediocre legendary champion for 5 minutes. It's like, I mean, I don't blame them for doing it, but it's like it's all the same. It gets a little bit repetitive. It's just not a lot of new and interesting stuff out there. If you guys have like any YouTubers that are like newer and really interesting to you, let me know. I feel like I've been watching to some extent the same videos for the last 4.5 years. You got your shard opening videos, which even those can get a little bit old. Unless it's like for something special. You got, new champion videos where everybody says the same thing. It can get a little boring. Just the way it is. I don't know. It's like, hopefully this new content gives us something to talk about. Because it used to be that Demon Lord was super important. And then Demon Lord basically got solved. So nobody really talks about Demon Lord anymore, and they shouldn't because it's boring. Hydra had a good run, and then they nerfed it. And then they made it, honestly, a little bit too easy to do. They kind of took the fun away in Hydra. Hydra's not hard for me. I don't put any thought into Hydra anymore. Like, I understand, like, if you're a newer player, it's challenging content. And then you get the champions and you get the gear, and, like, it's not complicated at all. Chimera is still somewhat interesting as far as building a good team for trials, but the rewards suck. I think that's the biggest problem with Chimera is you can come up with some interesting teams, but what's the point? Like, what's the point in coming up with interesting teams for Chimera when the rewards just suck? Maybe you get a few materials. If you have a really good team, maybe you get some decent basalt. The gemstones, most of the time, are garbage. Maybe if you're really lucky, you'll get a mythical gemstone. But for the most part, the rewards kind of suck. It's just not worth it. What's up, Trey? What's going on? Got anything interesting going on in the game today? What's great about the Chimera Awards? Like, maybe, if you have a really, really good team, maybe you can save up for like a mythical relic pull with like a 20% chance of getting one. For most players, they suck. For the top players, they're mediocre. Like if you're really lucky and you get a mythical relic, okay, decent. What kind of champs you need building? Yeah, 25 mythical frags. So if you do it for a whole month, you get all the fragments, which, let's be real, that's not very many players in the game. How many players can do that? 500, 1,000, 2,000? Not very many players in the game are getting those mythical materials. I get a few. Like, I'm not the best player and I know it, but I'm still like top 1%, maybe top 0.1% of players, and I still only get a few mythical materials. And anything below that is garbage. So you can't tell me that the rewards are great. They're okay-ish for the top players. But think about it, you get 25 materials a week. That's 100 per month. So once every 5 months, you, on average, you get a mythical relic. So over the course of the time that Chimera's been out, if you played perfectly, you get every material. Maybe you have a couple of mythical relics. You can't tell me that's great. Okay, maybe I'm not sure if I can stream tomorrow or not, tomorrow night or not. But if I do, then we can try to work on a Hydra team for you. If not, it'll have to wait. I really don't know how the next few days are going to go. Obviously, Thursday is Thanksgiving here in America. So it's kind of hard to promise that I can do anything. But maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. But like seriously, how many players are getting all 25 mythical fragments from Chimera? Probably a few hundred. Out of the hundreds of thousands of players a raid? Unlike Hydra, thousands and thousands and thousands of players can get the top Hydra chest. You guys running a lot of dragon, you getting some speed gear? I don't know the last time I got a decent piece of speed gear. These dungeons suck. I mean, running the dungeon that has one good set in it is ridiculous. All right, can we triple roll? Make me eat my words. Single roll. If by work toward that you mean spend a lot of money like you, that's the only realistic way. Like, I've been playing the game for 4.5 years and I'm not there. It would be nice if they actually came out with Chimera champs for the fusions instead of a mediocre PvP champ or another Hydra nuker. How many Hydra nukers did we come out with this year for fusions? They're great, but how many do you need? Like, how have they had Chimera for a year and they haven't come out, as far as I can remember, a single Chimera fusion champion? Am I missing something? I mean, a couple of old fusions are useful in Chimera, but they haven't come out with like a specific Chimera fusion champion. Why? Yeah, I wish it was 3 times speed, but it's not what we have right now. I'm just doing this for the mod fragments, and I'm hoping for some speed along the way. I feel like I really don't know who to put speed gear on besides like speed lead champions. Like I don't really put it on like other support champions. I don't know if I should. I don't know if it's because I don't have enough great speed gear or if I just feel like all my arena champions should be in like stone skin and some other 4-piece set. Like should I have like should Duchess be in like 4 pieces of stone skin and 4 pieces of speed, or like 5 pieces of stone skin and 4 pieces of speed. Like, should Marishka? I don't know if I can get their resistance up high enough that way. Yeah, I cannot get good supersonic gear. I don't know what it is. Like, I have some decent merciless gear, and you get them the same way, and I swear I get more supersonic than merciless, it feels like. I just don't get good rolls on that stuff. Like sometimes the banners, but not like the artifacts. Yeah, I don't have great speed leads besides Arbiter, is the problem. Not for arena. Okay, I'm about 75% done, but I'm probably gonna just be running a bunch of this just to get the gear hunters done too. I don't know. How fast is your dragon team, Tim? Mine is like between a minute and a minute 10. Pretty consistent. Are you guys how do you guys feel about live arena these days? Obviously, last month I got super lucky. The first time that I ever went for the mythical mats, and I did pull a mythical relic. It almost feels like it'd be a waste to go for it anymore because I probably will go a year without pulling another one. Yeah, you don't really have to try. I mean, it's not like the dungeons are challenging anymore. What I'd really like to see, like when supposedly there's new bosses or something next month, I'd really like to see them just phase out the old dungeons or make them like significantly less important to anybody besides early game. I'd like to see a dungeon that has just the good gear. Imagine a dungeon where it's just speed gear and like savage gear and pinpoint gear, like just the best stuff. Maybe stun, like maybe like reflex or something, but just the best 10 gear sets. Imagine like a good dungeon that we actually wanted to do. Not like these terrible event dungeons where 80% of what you get like is just from sets you don't care about. And then most of what you get from the good set is accessories. So it's like almost impossible to get any good artifacts. What if we could actually do a dungeon where it was possible to get good artifacts? No, I'm saying this is a dungeon with like 10 gear sets, right? And only one of them is good. Imagine, ooh, that could be interesting. Imagine a dungeon with just the good gear sets, not the garbage ones that nobody cares about, that's just sells for 20,000 silver. Or imagine that we didn't get 5-star gear everywhere. Nobody uses 5-star gear. The top pieces, if it landed perfectly, maybe. But like you're not using a 5-star boot or a 5-star chest plate or a 5-star gauntlet. So why is it still like most of the gear you get 5-star? Even like taking down hard Amius and you get mostly 5-star gear. Why? Why not just give us silver? Because that's all it is. I mean, if it's 5-star speed and it hits the perfect speed rolls, but you can get a triple speed roll. If it's 5-star, it can be like 16 speed, which is like a double roll for a 6-star. All right. Let's imagine that we hit triple speed. We hit double speed. What do we think about this piece? No crit rate, double speed attack boots. I don't really love it. Is this like normal maintenance tray or are they messing with the citizenry? Yeah, I know. I was thinking if that triple rolled that boot, it might be decent. Might be interesting at least. Yeah, when you have elite gear, you're not going to see a lot of elite gear on my account. You're going to see gear and say, I guess that'll do. So it's been a day. What do you guys think about Xenomorph and Predator? Have you changed your minds at all? Are they better or worse than you thought yesterday? I don't think I watched anything on them today, so I don't know if like any huge revelations came to mind. I know that they had to fix a bug with Predator or something. Something wrong with the counterattack? People always respond with level heads when Plarium nerfs or fixes things. So I'm sure that went over well. Right, we got a speed piece. We'll see what happens. I think I need to I really need to spend like a whole day just rebuilding everything. Kind of it's a big task. Kind of have to do it once in a while though. I hate like screwing up like speed tunes and stuff. Don't you do that like weekly, Tim? Like maybe I'll have time this weekend because it's a holiday. All right, let's see if we triple roll. Nope. I don't know. Maybe if I improve everything, maybe I can make plat. Maybe I can sneak in, get a little bit lucky. I'm not pretending I have a top 500 account, but not everybody goes for plat, and a little bit of it's just luck. Sneaking in at the right time, not getting hit. I was relatively close last week. If I was a little bit braver, maybe. No, that was me being positive. The fact that I think I even have a chance, that's me being positive. I'm not going to pretend that I have one of the best accounts in the game. But I think if I have the right strategy, I can sneak in. Lion versus bear. What kind of bear? And there's a lot. I think a lion beats a koala bear at least 5 days of the week. I think a grizzly bear's got a good shot. I feel like grizzly bears are way bigger and they're very fast. Like a lion's just a big kitty. I I, I think I'm bear. I'm not gonna pretend to be an animal expert, but I'm gonna go with grizzly bear. I feel like grizzly bear is the best bear. I think polar bear is pretty strong. If I had to guess, brown bear is the weakest. So what? Elephants don't do anything. Plus, you would need a lot of lions to take down an elephant. I don't think one lion's taking down an elephant. Yeah, polar bears are. People don't know about polar bears. They're vicious, though. You're not winning that fight. A person can definitely take down a lion. And there are certain kinds of bears that a person can defend themselves from, I think. I think a grizzly bear, you're dead. A polar bear, you're dead. I'm not pretending to be an expert, though. I think you're thinking of cartoons, Timothy. I mean, who's faster, a lion or a grizzly bear? That's the real question. Because if the cat can just get away, I mean, it's if they're going to meet anywhere, it's out in the jungle, right? So whoever's fastest, that's the big question. Like fastest for the longest amount of time. Can a lion sprint away? Can they stay away? If a grizzly bear is faster than the lion, I don't think the lion has a chance. I think the grizzly bear is bigger and stronger. Now, the grizzly bear alone, does the lion have Other lions with them? That could play a factor? Hippos have incredibly strong jaws. I know that. How do you take down a hippo? I don't think you're getting through that skin. Like you could probably run away from a hippo, but I don't think you could swim away from a hippo. I've seen a watermelon pick a fight with a hippo and lose. I know personally I would rather fight a lion than a hippo or a grizzly bear. Are hippos fast on land? Like how fast can a hippo run? Uh, is this a street fight or in the cage? Are they allowed weapons? Like a grizzly with an AK versus a lion with a tank. You're not going anywhere. Shut up. You started this, probably. Okay, Timothy. Okay, Timothy with an assault rifle of his choice versus one lion and one grizzly bear tag teaming. They can only attack one at a time. Who wins? And he has his prosthetic leg on. What's your weapon of choice? Who do you take out first, the lion or the bear? Are you going for headshots? Are you aiming for the body? What's the strategy? Okay, but they're close. You can't snipe them. You're not like a mile away with a sniper. They are 100 feet away. The grizzly's coming first. The lion has to wait 10 seconds. What do you do? No, only one weapon. I don't know what any of those letters and numbers mean, by the way. This is what we're here for. We're adding stipulations. I mean, I'm not going to say you can just drop an A-bomb. You can't blow up Trey's homeland just to get the victory. There have to be rules. I mean, I gave you a weapon. You just have to choose one. You can't be just like, I would take a bunker and like 40 grenades and maybe one of them will hit. You got to be civilized. It's got to be a fair game. Otherwise, it's like, well, give me a tank and I'll run them over. Okay, let's say it's halftime at the Super Bowl. You get to hide behind like the Chiefs' offensive line. But there's 5 lions coming at you. Not the football team. Real lions. What's your strategy? You can sacrifice the offensive line if you need to. Any way for you to stay alive. But you can't kill crowd members. You can only kill the lions or you lose. Sounds like Timothy is afraid of 5 lions. He doesn't want to win. That's where he draws the line. Like, I can only kill 1 lion at a time. You got to give me multiple weapons if you want me to kill a bear. Do you have a specific video, Trey? You can send me a video. We can watch it. Timothy sent me a build of something, but I don't know what it is. He just showed me stats. What's that for? I see 411 speed. For what? You literally just sent me stats. You didn't even send what champion it was for. You just sent me numbers. I had to guess what the stats were. I had to like remember what order the stats are in. That's for Fabian. So you got a Fabian with 411 speed and 722 accuracy. It's only about 50 faster than me. 50 or 60. Like what's the minimum accuracy that you'd want on Fabian and then get him as fast as possible? What do we got here? Can we hit a quint roll? Oh, we got a rework possibility. Oh, we got plenty of these. Come on, speed. Oh, resistance, lame. Only 600? Let's see. This is my Fabian. 351 speed, 734 accuracy. So if you're me, you would drop accuracy for a little extra speed if I can get it. This is my one quint roll of speed on my account, I believe. Let's see. Do I not have a better accuracy chest on my whole account? Oh, I can get 2 speed from stealing from Warlord. Pretty garbage, though. Let's see. You didn't send me the video yet. Yeah, let's see. I'm at 1,800 points. I'm halfway here. I might be done with Dragon, but I might as well keep running it. Maybe I'll get a decent speed piece before the night's up. How's everybody doing tonight? Raid is kind of lame right now, so we're talking about killing lions and bears and hippos. Don't ask me why, I don't know. Tell me what you think about Alien versus Predator. Did you buy a Predator? Are you excited for this? I don't personally care, but changed my mind. Tell me why I should care about either one of them. I spent all my resources on the turtles, and now I'm saving up for whatever Christmas event we got coming up. Hopefully they have a Titan event where we get like a wintry Void Legendary or something. You never know. And usually I feel like the Christmas fusions are decent, at least. My first ever fusion that I finished was Tatura. He's still good. He's not great, but he's good. Then there was the Rat King. He's still really good. I don't use him as much as I used to, and probably don't use him as much as I should, but he's still really good. Send me the video and we'll watch it. I don't know what you're waiting for. See, either we watch the video or we watch my dragon team 100 more times. Watch me spend all my gems for 0 good pieces of speed. Didn't watch them walking up to a lion and scaring them? I wanted to see hand-to-hand combat, hand-to-paw combat. You got to come stronger than that, Trey. Eat up. I need to see somebody sucker punch a lion in the face. I don't know their history. I don't know those lions. They could just be scaredy cats. A lot of animals are afraid of humans just because they don't know what we are. Next time you send me a video, I need to see a dude punch a lion in the face. Or at least do a little stabby stab. Something. Sling a rock at them. Not just walk up to them because they're scared. We have standards on this channel. Probably. I don't know. I don't know. I think they get pretty good media. I'd want people afraid of me. I don't want a bunch of dudes thinking they can just walk toward me and they get my lunch. I want them to be afraid of me. Maybe they can beat me up. I don't want them knowing it. I want the media telling everybody that Weiler's gonna slaughter them if they approach. You don't know what I'm about, Trey. You don't know what I'd be like against a lion. I tell you this much, I wouldn't be running away from a lion because I'm too slow and I have asthma. I'd run out of breath. I'd have to stand and fight. Now, I'm not getting out of the car. I mean, I take my kids to the zoo. It's just a few miles away. There's lions there. You don't see me jumping the fence. You know why? I don't need to fight a lion. We have restaurants here. I can go to In and Out. I can go get a carne asada burrito. I don't need to kill a lion. Just like those guys gently walked up toward the lion and stole the wildebeest. That's the same approach I have when I go to order my food at In and Out Burger. I just gently walk up and say, "Hey, I'd like a double double." Just like those lions, I get no fight back. Everything's more dangerous at night. You can't see. I'm waiting for the next video. Where's the video of them fighting the lion? Come on. Somebody send me a video of a man fighting a lion or a bear. Right. Speed gear's not working out well for me today. Jeez, I got 30 fragments for craws. Well, I'm not waiting for the lions to attack me. If I'm getting a fight with a lion, I'm going in prepared, or I'm not going in at all. I'm not waiting for them to make the move. I'm waiting for them to look away for 2 seconds. If they look away. Eventually I'll lose my patience. I think I'm going to go back to the tank strategy. I think I'm just going to bring my tank. Cuz you see Trey, I'm a human being. And we might not be as physically vicious as some animals, but we do have brains. And we can fight those animals with our brains. I'm just bringing a tank. Now, it might be hard to aim the tank. I don't know. But I could probably just run over the lion if they really wanted to go after me. Hopefully the tank doesn't break down. They do that sometimes. Bro, This is not the Alien YouTube channel. This is not History Channel. This isn't the Joe Rogan podcast. There's no aliens. Just people punching lions in the face. This is a raid / people punching lions in the face YouTube channel. The only alien we're talking about is Xenomorph or whatever his stupid name is. I barely want to talk about him. We'll find out if he's any good, I guess, in a couple weeks. My guess is he just ends up in my vault. I can change my account name to Area 51 because I'm keeping him in the vault. All right, come on, triple roll. Let's go. Never happening. All right, guys. Is there anything about Raid that you want to talk about today? I just came on to do some dragon runs and apparently to talk about fighting bears and lions. Let's see. We got 6 hours left here. I can probably make a good run here. All right, guys. I guess that's it then. Next time, send me videos of people punching lions. And maybe we'll do some champion builds or something. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Wilder Wednesday. I'll be back with more Raid Shadow Legends content. Hopefully we got some good content coming. If you're an American, happy Thanksgiving. If you're not, sorry about that. Best country in the world. Peace out.